Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World. Yes, this is Train Sim World 2. We haven't seen this site in a long time, have we? This is the ACS64 at New York Penn Station, and as you can see, yes, this is Train Sim World 2. As you can see the PIS up here. But yeah, it does feel weird to be on Train Sim World 2 and being at New York Penn and an ACS64. But yeah, a little bit of background. Obviously, if you didn't own Train Sim World 2020, it was actually the old Northeast Corridor. Boston Sprinter isn't actually the first bit to come to the game, and it actually had the Northeast Corridor New York between Newark Liberty and New Rochelle. You can still play it if you go back to the old TSW. Obviously, the reason for that coming over was because it was sort of an experiment in terms of how they did things back then, all that sort of stuff. So it didn't actually come to Train Sim World 2. So that's why I thought we'd come back. Well, not come back, but we're actually on the Long Island Railroad, and one of the stations is obviously New York Penn. But we're going to come down to Jamaica. So for sort of the first third, we'll actually be on the Northeast Corridor, and then obviously then we'll shoot off. Let's get the doors open. Is it on both sides? I think it is actually here. Well, let's get them open. Yeah, we're just going as far as Jamaica. And also it's going to be, another point is, it's going to be a bit of a weird one, because there is no, is it on this one? There's no overhead wires. Well, there is on this one, but on the bit we're going on, obviously the Long Island Railroad, as you can see, is third rail. So that's, you know, it's going to be slightly odd. We're not going to be on the proper section. Anyway, let's get the doors shut. And let's get going. Why do I have a diesel locomotive? No, it's not. Don't know. Let's get going. Oh no, let's get the brakes off first. That would be a good idea. And then off we go. Let's get the bell on. But yeah, the idea did sort of come off Russian Dough, so I've got to give credit to Russian Dough. Big thanks to Russian Dough. It's a good idea. Off we go. Cool. Let's get that up. Yeah, it is odd. It does feel odd being on TSW with all the TSW2 hard, the way TSW2 looks, and being at New York Penn Station in an ACS64 Northeast Regional. It does feel weird. But yeah, we're sort of back. That was very close to hitting that pole there. Cool. But yeah, it should be sort of 10 minutes down to Jamaica. It doesn't take too long to get down there. But any reason why it is actually called Jamaica? Because I'm pretty certain the area it's in Brooklyn, isn't it? Jamaica? I'm probably completely wrong there. Is it Long Island? I know it's one of them. But yeah, why is it called Jamaica? Is that sort of just the estate area, Jamaica, or is, I don't know, why is it called Jamaica? I'm gonna get the speed up in a second, up to 60. Cool. And yeah, this is actually on the next gen edition, and as you can see, I mean, look at the tunnel. The tunnel actually looks really, really good. Obviously, when I first got it on the last gen on the PlayStation 5, I was like, oh, this is pretty decent, a pretty good improvement. But since seeing it on the next gen version, the East River Tunnel, I mean, wow, you can literally see each individual brick now, the lighting on it, it looks really, really good. And also the distance as well, you can see much further now. Yeah, it's really good. Let's get that up. Cool. And also, yeah, if you do want to see what the original Northeast Corridor was like, do go back. I've made, well, quite a few, well, lots and lots of videos and streams on the older one. So do go and check that out if you want to see what it was like on the old game. You'll see quite a big difference in terms of graphics. Obviously that is on a much older Unreal Engine, I think 4.19 or something like that. Cool. Yeah, it's not too far into out the tunnel. I think this is the longer tunnel, I think, out of the East River and the Hudson River tunnel. Or the two tunnels. I think this one is slightly longer. Still going downhill. Looks like we're going uphill though. Tricks you. Oh, now we're going uphill. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, it does feel weird. But yeah, as I said, you can go back and obviously if you want to watch it, playlist, or you could even go and play the old Northeast Corridor. Obviously, it is still the ACS64, but obviously not as good as the new Boston Sprinter one. But yeah, you can still get Train Sim World 2020. It's fairly cheap. Well, I think most of the time it is on sale, and I think on PC it is cheaper. And then you get the Northeast Corridor with it. Obviously the older one. And then you can have Boston Sprint and the New York section. Yeah, it's a pretty long tunnel, this one. Already 2 miles, and we should be coming out fairly shortly. Should be just round here, and then we'll be out. But yeah, once we get past, once we sort of turn off onto the actual Long Island Railroad, yeah, there's literally going to be no power because it is all running on third rail, so that will be interesting. Here we are, coming out the other end. Yeah, cool to be back on it though. Lovely. Try and get a nice screenshot if I can. That'll do. Got the big building there in the background, very New York looking. 7.5 miles now. And you may notice a slight blip in a couple of minutes. Need to go and put the dinner on. But yes, this is, I believe, the Sunnyside Yard. So this is actually one of the main places where the ACS64s are stored. Around here. And then the Northeast Corridor then continues up here, and that takes you up to New Rochelle over the Hell's Gate Bridge. And then we turn off this way. And go, yeah, well, south, I guess. Oh, up across we go. Let's bring that down. Lovely. Down to 45 as we veer around the corner into Woodside, but we're not actually stopping there. But yeah, I don't know what sort of the scenario for this would be. I suppose, I don't know, maybe MTA have said, oh, we need a ACS64 down at Jamaica, fit a third rail electric pickup thing to it, and get it down. I don't know what it would be. Yeah, there go the overhead wires over there. So we're now quite unrealistic. Just pretend there's a shoe picking up the electric from the third rail. It's kind of weird going through Woodside. We'll get a flyby shot. Seeing this here. So see on the old Train Sim World 2020, obviously Long Island and the old Northeast Corridor are on there, but with the old one, you didn't get scenario planner. So, well, this wasn't possible. Let's get that up to 60, trying not to speed up too much. This is weird seeing this come through here. Really weird. And the pantograph is still up. There it goes. That is weird seeing that. But the power off the rails. Oh hello, we are speeding just a tad. Let's bring that down. Lovely. Yeah, I know you're beeping at me. in a second. Cool. But yeah, not too far. Actually, you probably noticed a slight blip there. Yes, went to put my dinner on. Right, let's pop that up to 80. There we go. But yeah, it's brilliant to be back on here. Well, back in New York, I guess, with the ACS64. Is there a horn control over that side? There is. Look, there's one over there as well. Double horn action. But what if we do that one at the same time as the main one? Ready? Okay, I don't think it really makes a difference. There's a Long Island Road M7 there. Let's get the bell off. I think we'll go through Forest Hills next. And yeah, I did try and route us via the fast line to Jamaica, but yeah, I don't know if you can do that on Scenario Planner. So that would have been going on the middle tracks. But we're not stopping at the other ones anyway, so it doesn't really make a big difference. 3.7 miles to Jamaica. Kind of 79 miles an hour, so yeah, quite not too slow, but then not too fast. I don't know, for you guys, what would you say is fast? Yeah, what do you consider fast and what do you consider slow? I don't think I've answered that question before in terms of track speed, so railways. What do you consider fast and what do you consider slow? I'd say fast for me would be probably 125 miles an hour plus, a sort of, high speed. Slow, I would consider anything below 40 miles an hour, and sort of in between 40 to, yeah, well, no, maybe 50 below I'd consider slow. .3 miles. Of course, that's Kew Gardens we go through next. Some sort of poles here. I don't know if that's supposed to be telephone poles or maybe old telephone poles. Don't know. Doesn't look unused anymore. I can't see any wires. Any wires on them? Actually, there might have been the original signal. Wires maybe. Obviously nowadays it would be done by probably a button. Yeah, maybe that's what they are. The old sort of signal. Well, not signal, but points. Well, did they run? They might have run along there. Don't know. Here's Kew Garden Station. Cool. Oh, hello. Oh, 35. Okay, whoa. Okay, down we go. Speed, come down quickly as you're about to go across tracks. Luckily, the brakes on this are very, very good. Ish. No, that's not. We're still going to be going quite quick. Uh-oh. Right, wish us luck, wish us luck. No, it's not bad, it's not bad. It's only 15 over. Only 15, only 15. Oh, okay. I was just getting ready for the train to bloom in, tilt to one side, but it seems like we are actually just going over the top. See, sometimes you do go to the left there to Jamaica, but no, maybe not. But yeah, we're actually on the final approach now, or the flyover to Jamaica. It's been a nice journey. It's been, oh, hello. Where's that go? So on the last gen, you wouldn't have seen this massive bridge going. I wonder where that. I'm going to Google Maps after this and looking to see where that goes. I've got a suspicion that goes. I don't know where that goes. I thought that might have gone up towards here, to Long Island City, but I think that's that one there. Don't know. I do need to come down to 15. There's the line to Atlantic Terminal off there. And we got red coming up, so things get serious. Let's pop that down. What platform are we coming in on? The N1? The N1 usually is the one. What was that one straight ahead? What are we going on to? Oh, it's this one. So both sides again. Both doors. This would confuse a heck of a lot of people if they saw this thing coming in real life. What's that doing here? How's that running? Well, actually, no, they wouldn't think that, but this is your new regional express train to Washington. It will go here, go back, and yeah. I mean, if a diesel loco got put on the front of this, you know, this could be possible. But I wouldn't really see the point, really. Here we are. That was a bit too close to my liking. Do the doors. But yeah, that is gonna be it. Yeah, that's gonna be it, everyone, for today's. Whoa, hello. That is gonna be it for today's Train Sim World 2 video. Hopefully, everyone has enjoyed it. Well, that's quite a nice screenshot. Although I'm not gonna take it, as it will probably confuse a lot of people. So you will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. But apart from that, do pop all your thoughts in the comments below, and I hopefully will see you next time. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.